When you're riding in your flivver and you pass a lady fair, whistle. Yoo-hoo! If she turns around and greets you with a very frigid air and goes, get away,
Get away,
get away.
get away.
If you're wise, you'll take the air. For the cops are on your trail and you'll be breaking rocks in jail for going.
Come on, give up the works.
My sweetheart and sweet. Aha! Well,
Well, Your Honor, you see, it was this way.
Marty Toddy, all the diamonds he came. Long St. Louis town, all alone. Do-de-lo, do-ya-do, do-ya-doodly-do. Do-ya-do, do-boo, biddy-biddy-bidoo. Do-ya-do-ya-do-ya-do-ya-do. That's all.
And a one fish, two fish. And a one fish, two fish. And a red fish, blue fish. And a one fish, two fish. And a red fish, blue fish. Okay. And a red fish, blue fish. Twitches ago, and I accidentally closed YouTube. Let's go take a look at YouTube. Hello, YouTube. What's up? Hello, YouTube. What's up? YouTube is good. All right, we're good to go. I see Charles and Willie over in the Discord. Hello, YouTube. Put you over there. YouTube is good. All right. Let's kill that echo. Let's put you like that. Let's go take a look at the Discord. We've got Kiwi, we've got Charles, we've got Willie. Let me pop over into the gallery real quick before I jump in there. We've got Charles's stuff in the thing. In the whatchamacallit. There we go. Let's open you up in a browser. Let's put a browser over here. Let's do that. All right, let's go over and say hi to everybody in Discord. If I can find it. There it is. .chat.
Hello, Chris.
Hello, .chat.
Hello, Chris.
Hey, I can hear Charles.
You can hear Chat this time?
I can hear you. It's like you're in the same room as your microphone this time.
I'm always in the same room as my microphone.
Just a bit closer to it.
That's it. Or maybe I just have the volume cranked up. That's probably that helps. There we go. Oh, it's another beautiful Saturday. And we've got more snow on the way.
Yay.
Yeah.
Did you find them hard to hear last week too, Chris?
I sometimes find Charles hard to hear when he kind of gets away from the mic. As he drifts away from the mic, it comes a little hard. Sometimes.
I'm nowhere. I'm not even as close to right now as I was last week.
Really? You sound okay now. I don't even remember this last week. It kind of blurs. Sometimes you seem to be like a little far from your mic. Sometimes you're fine.
Well, last week it took you 15 minutes to get your sound working right.
Oh, there is that too.
I remember that.
Remember?
No, I can't remember that far back. You kidding?
Catherine.
Hola.
Hola.
Hey, Atherin.
¿Cómo está?
Yeah, what he said.
Está bien, está bien.
Yeah, we have a
that
few
was
things.
A subtle. You can't pick on me because my sound's wrong when yours is.
So we've got a few things in the gallery this week. And by people not named Chris as well. So, and there's a shout out for Atherin. All right, anyhow, this is the Parian dress. I got that submitted to Daz this week. I'm sorry, what'd you say, Kiwi?
That the one you were working on today?
That is not the one I was working on today.
That's different from the one you were working on today.
Yep.
I don't know why I was still on the pause picture of the cartoon.
I don't know.
When I clicked. Now it's right.
All right. Now you see the zombie girl?
I think. Yep.
Daphne. By 3D Loki. Yep. So that's finally submitted to Daz. Yay. So this
Yeah, there is one difference from last week to this week, Chris.
What you mean? Well, this is the one I'm working on
I
this
moved-
week.
That's when you're working on with Loki? Is that what you said?
No, this is Loki's character Daphne. That's what I said.
Yeah.
And this is the one I just submitted to Daz last week. This is actually an earlier whip of the one I'm currently working on.
Cool.
So I was calling it Blackline, but I didn't like that. I'm now calling it Mode Noir. So it's French, so of course I can't pronounce it properly.
To take lessons from Willie.
What's it called, Chris?
It's called Mode Noir.
Mode Noir.
Noir. There it is, Noir. I keep
Yep.
mispronouncing Noir.
Mode Noir.
So fashion in black.
Black fashion, yeah.
Mhm.
Mode Noir.
Which is a French term for classic fashion. Which actually kind of fit, because I was just looking for cool words. I was thinking black, and then I was thinking fashion, so I put those together, and actually it's already a French term. Who knew? And it actually kind of refers to little black dresses, so there you go.
There's a lot of cleavage there.
There is.
That
The model could do with a bit more though.
he always wanted to. Mhm.
are you saying the dress is not built for her?
No.
She's not-
She's not built for the dress.
She's not quite no.
Yeah,
No, the dress is built for us.
I'm just going to correct myself.
She has not got a large chest.
Sarah will look okay in it though.
Yeah, I think Sarah will look fine. in it.
Yeah, Sarah has a bit more.
Yeah.
So does Linda and Caroline and Daphne and
All right, and here's the parent dress. So these are the final promo pictures. So, and this will come in long and short versions.
of course.
It actually, the original idea was an ancient Greek dress, but I didn't want to flip cloth underneath. So I ended up just chopping a top and skirts separately.
It still
Gonna be a
works
short
and it
book,
is
isn't it?
clearly inspired by.
Yep. And you could use it in fantasy renders. It will fit for that as well, and contemporary.
Yeah.
Sarah still wants to know why she's wearing two skirts.
Why she wanted to use skirt? That was the style back then.
Oh, okay.
That the double girdling, so you were wearing multiple skirts. And
It's
there we
going to
go.
be a short.
Yeah. Yeah, Sarah just wants to use the top. Even though you can
Yeah.
see her hoo-ha.
Yes, please.
Catherine's all here for the hoo-has.
No,
No?
I'm also here for the what-whats.
Oh, okay.
That took you a while to denounce that, Catherine.
No,
He had to think about it. Have a committee meeting with the brain.
I was
cells.
busy.
That's right. Can I zoom in on that? Look
I'm
at that.
surprised. I'm surprised that Sarah still talks to me because I don't let her show her hoo-ha hardly ever anymore.
She actually talks to you?
You have a...
Yeah, every day.
Oh, man. Oh, no.
I'm not drinking enough, am I? I want to show off the detail on the belt buckle. Look at how beautiful that is.
I was just
Yeah.
looking at that.
I'm very happy with how that turned out.
Is that how you're going to make the belt for my stuff, Chris?
How am I going to do what? The belt
Is
unbuckles.
that how you going to make the belt for my stuff?
It's on the list of things to not forget about. One of these days. How do
Is
we-
that
If I keep mentioning belt, it won't ever get done.
That's right. Sooner or later. And And now we have a few things from Mr. Athearn here. Exposition card. First work you've done on the comic in this year.
Real long time.
You've been working on the interlude a lot, haven't you?
I've been working only on interlude.
Mhm.
I was disappointed. Like I think middle of last year, I did a subscriber poll and asked permission to spend time on the comic, and it was universally, unanimously no.
Oh,
Chris, Willie's trying to get you drunk.
oh, did he do it again? You know I haven't been buying
You need to
that.
listen to. You need to
did.
be able to listen to Sarah.
I need to listen to. You know what? That thing doesn't show up on my streamer bot.
Yeah, but being good friends, we've notified you so you didn't miss it.
All right. What's that say? I need a drink. You look parched. Okay. Let me find. And it's totally not tea. Totally not tea. He said, lying through his teeth.
Oh, it's totally tea. Wheat,
That's right.
wheat tea.
Yeah, it's wheat tea at that. All right.
I'll join you with Kentucky Straight.
There we go. And here, let me just pour
I'll
this.
raise you a bottle of water.
Let me just pour this. Pour it out of this bottle I have just off camera. All right, there we go.
You mean the Lipton bottle?
Totally not a Lipton bottle. And any resemblance to a TNA mug is coincidental.
Looks
All right.
like apple juice.
There we go. Oh,
Yeah,
it's totally whiskey.
There you go.
Right.
All right, cheers. Prost. Hasta la vista, baby.
Prost.
Oh, the burn.
I'm gonna feel the burn for both of us,
Feel
Chris.
the bird. That's right.
Well, now it's the right stuff when your Adam's apple starts dancing.
So anyhow, we got this card from Athearn.
Genetic reunification plan.
Oh. Pre-unified Hafu. Heifu. In the first stage of the
Hafu.
genetic reunification plan. Grupp.
It just came out of my butt that way.
Okay. Not to be confused with GURPS. Grupp, human men are highly incentivized to claim and breed any non-human female of reproduction age. While ludicrously popular with human men, go figure, this policy of indiscriminate baby making has left a galaxy full of Hafu. Is it Heifu?
Hafu. It's the Japanese word for half Japanese.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
These youth being half human, half other than human, were typically possessed of exotic beauty paired with a natural subservient attitude. Legally, they are neither demi-human nor receive the full rights granted to natural full humans. The cultivation and protection of these perfect mates are of paramount importance to Grupp. Interfering with the orderly trade and pairing of these individuals is a common crime, punishable by forfeiture of demi-human ownership. But wait, there's more.
Thank you for reading that.
Oh, sure.
There's no more words. That was a big old page of exposition.
That explains everything now, right? We are now totally caught up.
Sure.
Sure.
Everything on that topic.
Okay.
I unfortunately read a lot of R.A. Salvador when I was young, which is dry as hell, but it's the guy that wrote the Drizzt D&D comics books, and he would preface every chapter with some exposition dump or a from Drizzt perspective, like journal entry, and yeah.
He's now Probably scared of the last page with the appendices on it.
All right, and then you
Uh-huh.
got
But that's the sister.
yep, the two sisters.
So these are both half breed.
Yes. They're,
Okay.
they are half night elf, half human.
Okay.
From space.
Okay, and then we have this one.
Space.
God, there is just nothing this week. So what do we
Well,
got?
she is still wearing her top.
I mean, well, she's the only one wearing clothes, which is weird because usually she's the first one naked. Like she's earned it. Everybody else is in the hot tub.
Even the hot tub is getting naked.
Yep. Unfortunately, the hot tub got too hot.
I just turn on the tap with some cold water. Like, it's pretty easy if the hot tub is too hot.
That takes all
There
the
are
sport out
That's
of
what
there
I
are
it.
do.
no free hands to do that.
Have some other hand do it.
All the hands are busy.
Yeah, they've got their game
Want another
pads.
pair of hands here? Stop.
All right, good stuff, Athrun.
Thank you.
And we have a few here from Willie.
Looking for a shoe, is she?
She's just straightening the foot end of her stocking.
And here's another one from Willie.
Yeah, that's a little set I made. So now all the pieces are posted. Well, in Chris's gallery, not on my DeviantArt yet.
Okay. Coming soon to a DeviantArt near you.
Yeah, something like that.
So these are the only two Chris can post, I guess.
No, the entire set is dressed. Barely, but dressed.
Dressed enough for Twitch.
Yeah, Twitch safely dressed.
All right, looking nice, Willie. Which model is that?
That is a G9. What is she called? Let me
I know
find it,
where
and I'll drop the link in chat.
Oh no, Willie's gone over to the dark side of G9.
Yeah.
Well, I've been using G9s for a while, but I still prefer the G8s. But this one has a nice look. I only moderately changed her. I changed her shoulders a bit, because G9 shoulders do look a bit masculine.
Yeah.
And I increased her chest size just a tad.
Boop, 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 boop,
God
boop.
bless you.
Looking nice there, Willie. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, and then we have another one. I just did this a short while ago. The progress on the Mode Noir outfit was to get the textures all set up. So now with official textures. The necklace needs some work because it's still deforming very badly. So that's going to come with the shoes, bracelets, necklaces, and I got earrings along with the
Earrings?
dress.
Cool.
The model is Rain by Colm Jackson. CJ Rain HD for Genesis 9.
Okay. And then we have a couple from Charles.
He posted this week?
He did. So I'm going to guess
The
this-
link is in Twitch chat.
Okay. So some nice lighting there, Charles.
The way it came out. The thing I don't like about it is the hair doesn't work right.
Mm,
See the part, that color that's in it
yeah.
is actually the hair color that goes with the hair. But if you zoom in, the hair looks great, the black part of it, but the green part of it looks like crap. But it's the texture for the hair itself.
Yeah.
Hmm. It's
Is
tiny.
that a separate part of the hair that you have that you can color separately, or is that an entire hair texture?
I took and highlighted it with the surface selection tool
Mm-hmm.
and turned it into its own material zone and applied the actual texture for the hair,
Right.
the green texture that comes with the hair. And that's what it looks like. It will not show up like the other hair.
Oh, how bothersome.
Do you have that hair shader for Genesis 2?
Yes, I do.
Uh,
And I tried it. And
you-
that's it on there.
And this looks like a card-based hair, right? Really thin cards.
Yeah, it's a card-based
Yeah.
hair. It's not the other one.
Yeah.
The other ones are a pain because you can't select them with the.
Yeah. There's nothing there to catch.
Even if you go into the actual tool settings and open up surfaces, you still can't select it.
Mm.
You can click on it, but it doesn't show it selected. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so you don't really have the
So-
ability to just grab part of a deforced.
I have two models of her, and I wanted to use the newer one. The newer one's the Genesis 9. It has better skin textures, but the hairs just don't work right.
I use those Genesis 2 shaders a lot on my hairs.
Well, I do too, Willie, but if I can't select the portion of the
Yeah.
hair, which I can't do on these newer hairs, I can't
Mhm.
change just that part of the texture.
Right.
If I change the texture, it'll change the whole hair. You see what I'm saying? I have to separate
Yeah.
it out like that to be able to do it, to make the model kind of like it's supposed to be. But I
Yeah,
mean,
but you've made two separate material zones for the hair, so
Right.
you can actually select that green part. Just select the green part and add that green shader from that Genesis 2 shader set,
I have.
and that's what it came out of.
I've done it both ways. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And it doesn't change.
Hmm.
That's weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
Because
It is
that
what it is.
shader set looks awesome even on G9s.
Yeah.
Well, the shader set is on the whole hair, and it's also, you see, that's why the other part of the hair looks good. It's on it. But this part here looks
Yeah.
like it's painted.
Right.
It
Yeah.
don't look.
It looks like it's painted with a brush and thick
Yeah.
paint. Yeah.
I'll play around with it some more. I mean, it's just tricky to get it to work like I want it to.
And then we have one more, Charles. Cameron.
That's a G9 there.
nice. Oh, that's a pretty nice likeness too. Is that my robe?
You're right. That's the pose that I was telling you about. Came out good.
How did
Nice
she get
drape,
your
nice
robe?
drape on the robe.
I was gonna say, I mean, I took her and I just lifted her up a little bit higher and then just sat her down, just used the timeline and sat her down in there and it worked perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Sat right down in, didn't blow up, didn't mesh with anything else there, laid right down like it was supposed to.
Looking good, Charles.
Yeah.
I like this one. This one looks really nice.
Yeah. I like the way the lighting came out in it. It really is good.
Mm-hmm.
But I did this one in 4.21. And although, it will work with the Genesis 9s, it don't really show their textures as well as you got to go into with the new shaders that they're using. You have to go into the newer versions. I hate them newer versions. I know I'll eventually have to.
Sooner or later.
I'm fighting it as long as I can.
Putting it off as long as possible.
A lot of us are. I still prefer my G8s over anything else.
Yeah, same here.
Genesis 3. There's nothing wrong with it.
I don't know. Rod seems to say Victoria 4 forever.
Oh, he seems to say poser forever
Oh,
too.
there is that too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I turned yours into a Genesis 8, Catherine, your daughter.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
All right. It was a pretty complex bag of cats that she was made out of.
Doesn't matter.
They're the same topology,
It's
aren't they?
probably a lot
Poser.
simpler now for Charles.
It's a lot easier now than it was when I first started doing that kind of stuff. Because it was hit or miss when I first started fooling with it. Now it pretty much, they've gotten some of the things pretty well to where it does them. The thing of it is the way I don't know what it is about the way the duffs that
Yeah.
you gave me are set up. They're not actual duff files like I'm used to. They're subsets. And
Yes.
even though I go into the subset and find the actual character, they're not in zero position, and I can't zero position them, and that makes it a lot harder to do what I'm supposed to do with them. So I got some of them I can't even put clothes on them.
Oh no.
I put
Wait a
clothes
minute.
on
You,
the
you
clothes.
actually tried dressing them?
Clothes, I'll pick the character, and the clothes will still go to beside the character.
Hmm. Oh, bother.
So I've redone her. I redone her once, turned her into a Genesis 8, and that's the one that I use most of the time. But yeah, they are difficult to do, but they're not as hard as they used to be.
And so with that,
I've pretty much upgraded all my G3s to G8 in the meantime. And I haven't looked back, really. And I'm not looking to upgrade them to G9. Nah, that's not gonna happen.
not
I'll
seeing the need for
I'll
that.
stick with their G8 versions.
Yeah.
They're the easier ones to work with.
All of mine are upgraded to G8, and I have several of them that are upgraded to G9. But I have their legacy textures put on them. I didn't use any new textures for Genesis 9
Yeah.
on the ones that I made.
I have a couple of characters I've more or less migrated since Victoria 2.
There was a
That one right there. She originally was a Victoria 2. She didn't quite look like that back then, but she migrated.
Looks like Henry is in gallery.
Henry's in the gallery.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just saw him typing.
Yeah.
So he must have something to post.
Yeah, so she went from Victoria 2 to Victoria 3 to Genesis 2, and then I upgraded her to 8.
That was a relatively expensive tool, wasn't it? From Genesis 2 to 3.
Genesis 2 to 3, what, the conversion?
Conversion tool. X something or other, wasn't it?
Oh,
XD.
yeah. Yeah, I got a bunch of those that goes from Victoria 4 to Genesis 2 and Genesis 3. Those X tools. Was it 3D Universe, I think, made those back in the day. Anywho, we are actually through the gallery at this point. So
There may be something coming more,
uh-oh.
like in a bit. I saw Henry being active in the gallery, so
Uh-oh.
we might get another entry
Okay, well,
in
if
the
we get
gallery.
another entry, it'll be here. In the meantime, it might be a short night. I do have a cartoon. I was initially a little worried about something called Congo Jazz from 1930, but I took a quick peek at it, and it doesn't seem to be too racist. So I think we'll watch that tonight.
God, it's only a little racist.
It's
A
only-
nice, fine, refined
The-
racist.
The main characters back then were pretty much minstrel characters, including the mouse. So, I mean, in a way, you can't get away from the racist inherent in a lot of those characters, just from their initial designs. But
Just sign of the times.
I know.
If you can set it in its proper time and from where it came.
But the main characters
people
tended not to-
should just like get over it.
Right. So Mickey Mouse tended not to be an overt racist depiction of black people, even though his origin.
Oh yeah, Mickey Mouse was just an anti-Semite.
Yeah, pretty much. Bosco is kind of the same way. He's not a straight up poor depiction of black people back then, although you can see the origins of how he's basically a minstrel character. Anyhow, that's what we're watching tonight, Bosco in Congo Jazz.
I'm fixing to step off the deep end, Chris.
What's that?
I'm fixing to step off the deep end.
Uh-oh. You got your
I've got
life
all my
jacket on?
stuff. No, I've got all my stuff built or here to build my new build, and it's going to be Linux.
Uh-oh. Goodbye,
Keep
Windows.
us posted on that.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
It's a lot easier now to do them than it was when say like when WP Guru started.
Right.
Jay.
Okay.
When he did it, you had no way to do it but through the terminal, which is a pain. You know, but now almost there's probably about 8 or 10 or 12 of the bills that have the drivers built in. So
Oh,
that you
nice.
run graphics cards without hardly any trouble or anything like that. So. And then I can get away from Windows 11. I hate Windows 11.
I can understand that. I'm not a fan of Microsoft. It's just it runs all my software right. Mostly right.
Well, they're Microsoft is leaning toward using Linux too.
Are
I
they?
don't know if you've seen that or
I
not.
have not seen that.
They actually have in some of the newer versions, they have a built-in thing to where you can run the Linux kernel in it.
Yeah. I'm still not running Windows 11 on this machine because it won't. Windows 11 won't run on it.
You don't want a
just
Windows
watched-
11.
I don't.
I upgraded to Windows 11.
It's
I
really
can advise against it.
Hmm.
I watched a video the other day where a guy was going on about why blenders were that and how come big corporations are putting so much money into Blender, but it's a backhander for them. Epic's putting so much money in because people are making assets that they sell on the Blender market, and it's Unity's doing the same. They're all paying into Blender because it's in the long run feeding their marketplace.
Right. All right, and with that, we're going to watch the cartoon, and it's about 6 minutes, so we'll be back in about 6 minutes. And we
Microsoft's put some big money into Blender too, hasn't it?
I don't keep track. I wouldn't be surprised though. Everybody wants to nice up the blender for some reason.
Well, everybody, I seen some posts, people bitching about it because they were worried that Microsoft was going to take over Blender and, you know, shut it down
Oh yeah, that would be bad.
or monetize it.
That would even be worse. It's yeah, it's then it's not a matter of just killing it. It's a matter of what is it? Enshittification, where it just
Yeah.
becomes crappier and
I,
crappier.
yeah, I don't think that'd go down very well.
No.
Um,
Anyhow, here's the cartoon. All right, and we're coming back for the recap round. All right, did anything pop into the gallery while I wasn't looking?
Didn't see
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah, I didn't
Nothing
see
came in.
anything. Nothing came in. Oh no. Anyhow, there's the Parian dress submitted as this week. That, of course, is the obligatory Zombie Girl promo featuring Daphne by our good friend 3D Loki. So you get the
Always
sandals.
looking fabulous the way she crawls out of the ground.
And no. It comes with a top, it comes with a short skirt, it comes with a long skirt, and it comes with a pair of sandals. And a belt. And a version of the belt that you can undo. All in
The
one.
sandals and the belt is all Sarah will wear.
What was that?
The sandals and the belt is all Sarah will wear together.
All right. All right. And this is an early whip of the dress that I was working on earlier today. This is now the Mode Noir dress. The classic LBD in contemporary styling. And then these are more promos for the Parian outfit. It is an ancient Greek inspired outfit. Useful for fantasy renders and contemporary renders. Also available in a long skirt version. Not that Charles will use any of the skirts. But for the rest of us, we get skirt options.
Makes you think I won't use skirts.
She calls that a dress, right? The top. That's all Sarah needs. And this is a little bit more of a close-up so you can see the detailing. With the beautiful detailing in the belt buckle.
Is that sculpted or is that textured?
It's
The detailing.
textured. It's displacement map.
Ooh. Okay. Well, if it works,
Yep.
looks good.
It would take some sculpting, wouldn't it?
You know, there's a way where you can take a displacement map and make actual mesh out of it.
Yeah, yeah.
But that would make it fairly heavy to get this sort of detail in a mesh like that. Also, it would make it not able to be as dynamic.
Isn't that where you sculpt it like that and then bake it onto a low poly to get and use the normals?
Yeah, you can do that trick too. In this case, I just did the displacement map with Photoshop.
That works.
Yeah, that worked.
And I guess you can make a normal off the displacement to enhance it a bit.
Exactly. Okay, and then we have this from Atherin. A little bit of expose on his ongoing stories.
I got an email the other day saying Mixer's being taken off this offline or something.
Oh, really?
They give you or they're going online permanently, and they gave us the last option to download the last standalone copy of Mixer.
Wasn't that free?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
it still is, but they're not updating the standalone offline version anymore.
Did they get bought by Epic though? Is that what happened?
Quixel did, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Well, they're still in cahoots because they've done 2 or 3 projects put out by Quixel themselves for, Unreal Engine projects.
Mm-hmm.
But they're more cinematic style projects. They're not the sort of thing you'd try and use for a game,
Okay.
not unless you wanted to play a walking simulator.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty heavy.
And here's a couple more from Atherin. A couple of Hafus. And then Atherin blessed us with some hot tub action.
I
And
come across an interesting way to do character dialogue too for games using Anglish.
English.
Yeah, it's English without any Romance words in it. No Latin, Greek, Roman, all base Germanic English.
Oh, geez. How does that work? Anyhow, here's the hot tub getting undressed.
Well, they don't talk about televisions, for example. They talk about farseers.
Oh, I see. How interesting.
Oh, okay.
Nice stuff, Atherin.
Grazie.
Well, it seemed like a good idea because so many games come out and they've got their Dark Age games, but they're still using modern slang and jargon.
Right.
Takes you out of the world space, breaks the immersion.
I think if they would go the way that medieval English sounded, nobody would understand it.
You're not wrong. There's actually a community, an English community online that they do a newspaper, and you've got to really think about what they're saying to read it.
Mhm.
Yeah. Language has so been bastardized
Yeah.
throughout history, and the world is becoming so small. Half of my language is French and English. So
Right. And English is this melting pot of Latin,
yeah.
Greek, Roman, French. I've been watching a few videos by a guy calls himself Rob Words, and he's got in with an American lass, Jess, I forget her other name, that English Unraveled or Words Unraveled or something, and Rob Words talking about the English language and where it's come from. When they get into etymology, of course, it goes right over my head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I know this Rob Words. I know him. I've seen
Yeah.
I've seen a few videos of him too. And he does deep dives into origins of names of countries and cities and stuff like that too.
Yeah, yeah. They did a breakdown of a book called Vulgar Tongue or something. It was a very old book about words you shouldn't use in public.
So I reckon the longest sentence in English. I'm going to use it.
All right, nice stuff there, Willie. And this is another shot at the current outfit. Made really good progress on the textures today.
Where I am right now, but I'm not here for very long.
How many zones in it?
Not too many. We got top zones. There's a waistband. There's a bottom zone. We have trims there and on the hem. And then there's zones on the back. You can't see there's a tie on the back that'll that'll be untieable. But so it has some separate zones. So you could actually hide the bottom part of it and just use it as a top, or hide the top part of it and use it as just a skirt.
Well, that'll suit Sarah. She'll be able to wear the top and the back tie.
Yeah. So I'm happy with the progress that's coming along with that. Okay, then we have a couple here from Charles. We've got Billy as she stares out into the city at night. And then one last thing for tonight, unless something's stuck in the gallery and I don't see it. We have this from Charles Cameron. I actually like a lot of the stuff in this. The composition is really nice. Oh, those circles and the lighting comes out really nice on this.
That's a DM.
Okay, that one.
Scene.
Oh, so it actually so it comes with all these really nice candles and things.
The only part of his lighting that I used was the light in that inner circle right there, and then the candle light. The rest of it I added myself. And I didn't use his camera.
And you, yeah,
He always has that off-angle camera.
yeah.
I don't know why.
Yep. Dutch angles, I hate them if they don't serve a purpose.
They look fancy.
No, they don't.
They look drunk.
They look like made by someone that doesn't know what they're for. Most of the time.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah, good stuff, Charles.
Thank you.
And with that, I think we're through the gallery. So it's a little bit of a short night. So here, let's do a little bit of, we'll do a round of shout outs. We are joined here in chat by the awesomeness that is Kiwi Hawk. We've got our good friend Willie with us today. The awesome sauce that is Atherin.
You see.
And Mr. Bond, CS Bond. Oh, yeah. With that, let's see if we can find somebody to raid. Hey, if there's anybody over on YouTube, thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Like and subscribe. If you're on Twitch, stick around. We're going to find a raid target here. And I will be back Monday, 2 p.m. making more 3D stuff. I think I might start the pirate outfit is what I'm thinking. Although I might change my mind by then, but we'll see. So we'll probably be doing some work in Marvel's Designer. That's the tentative plan for Monday. And we're going to take a quick look on the Twitchverse here and see if we've got any friends or people we can go hang out with. If you want to stick
Chris,
around for the raid.
I have a quick question before you get off here. If I wanted to name a material zone on the hair and switch it out, do I use the surface material for that, or do I go into geometry?
You would use the geometry editor to change that.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. So
Mhm.
anyway, 'Cause I want to fiddle around with some more hair and see if I can get it looking a little bit better.
Yeah, because in the geometry editor, it lists the surfaces, and that's where you would actually change the name. You would just double click on the name in the geometry editor of the surface and just retype in what you want. You know, right there in the same spot where you basically assign surfaces.
And
Tip cards would be pretty hard to select too, wouldn't they, to make a zone?
Yeah, they look like they could be a little tedious. Once you manage to get a little part of each one though, you can then just expand the selection.
I can make it. That's how I made that one there. I remember doing it because you had told me how to do it before.
Mm-hmm.
And I've done it on several different types of hair.
Right.
And that one I just took and highlighted right at the very top edge where the hairline meets in the center.
Right.
And I just made a little line and then hit the control plus and it went all the way down.
Right. So that's basically how I do it most of the time. It's just a shame you can't get this texture to.
Yeah, well, the thing with it is it may be because of how I got the color set up. I may be able to redo it, and
Mm-hmm.
and if I separate it out, I can use that thing that Willie's talking about. But for some reason, it's not working on this hair anymore.
Yeah.
I can't get rid of the shader that's on it.
Yeah. Maybe what you can do is save the shader for this hair and apply it to this hair, and then just
Yeah.
go in and change the color map to, alter a color map to be green instead of black or whatever.
Would the tint work?
Would the tint work?
Just change.
It
just change the tint.
Yeah, except you would be changing if you get a color map that's already black, and sometimes, you want the texture that's in the color map. So if you got a black texture and you're tinting black with green, it's like you're mixing the two together. So, at best you're getting maybe a super dark green.
Well, I have
You need to make it white before you put
if you had a white texture map.
you need to have a base coat to get the color to shine through a darker color.
Yeah, and some hairs have, really white maps sometimes.
Well, I tried changing that and it wouldn't change. That's what I'm saying. Something along in there, I did, when I put the color on there, I did something wrong,
Mm-hmm.
I would guess. So I'm going to have to redo it. And just reselect it and make it a separate selection again, and then use the shader in that one kit that Willie was talking about.
Right. Okay.
Because I mean, I have a hair on her already that's the Mega Updo hair, and it has separated out. It's already separated out, and I can change colors on it, and it looks good. But it's a bun type hair.
Right.
I wanted one that's long on her.
Yeah. I was just going to say it's probably not the style you're looking for.
Well, she wears her hair like that every once in a while, but not very often. So, and I don't do her very often anyway. I have a lot of characters like this that I do just because I like that kind of thing, but I don't use them over and over again like I do Sarah or Haley or all of them like that.
Mm-hmm.
I put a little time and effort in it, but I don't go crazy.
Okay, so I have a couple of raid suggestions for tonight. We've got Uwuko Official. It's Josh, and he does the movie nights on Saturdays. He is just getting started. And also, we got our good friend DJ Stulu. Sorry?
Floppy was on a while ago.
I don't know. What was that, Charles?
I said Plobby was on a while ago.
Oh, Plobby. Did we?
Don't see him now.
Oh, okay. He got away. So I'm inclined to say I'm probably going to end up watching Josh, but maybe we'll go over and say hi to our good friend Stu. DJ Stulu. He is spinning the tunes, and I see the Tatty Bidet is hanging out over there. So let's go over and say hi to, if you want to stick around for the raid, that would be awesome. We'll say hi to our good friend DJ Stulu. Anyhow, so let's do this. Did I do the shout outs for everybody? I did. Hey, I sell stuff at Daz. Buy my shit. If you haven't already, feel free to join the Discord.
I'm gonna get out of voice chat, y'all.
All right. Hey,
That's
take
all.
care, Charles. As always, appreciate
I'll-
you being here, man.
I'll say cut because browser leaves me behind anyway.
All right. Hey, take care, Kiwi. It's always a pleasure to catch you, man.
Later, y'all.
And Willie and Athrun, I am glad to have both of you have joined us tonight. Thanks a lot. And with that, we're going to we'll do some raid calls. If you're not a subscriber, feel free to copy that raid call. If you are a subscriber, you can use the sub raid call. And with that, let's start this raid. Go over and say hi to DJ Stulu. Spinning dem tunes on a Saturday night. If we're lucky, SROM Music will be on later tonight. And also check out Uwu Co Official if you get a chance. Usually Saturdays is movie nights, and that's what I'm assuming he's doing tonight. Anyhow, is that raid command ready to go? I think so. And with that, I hope everybody has a good rest of a Saturday or Sunday for those of you on the happy side of the planet. And where's my Twitch? Where's my Twitch? Did I start my raid? I did start my raid. We've got 2 whole viewers. Yes. All right, I'm copying my raid call. And with that, hasta la vista, baby.